Hello everybody, this is Jack from teachingeslonline.com. I help English teachers and foreign language teachers earn online. So I'm going to just start up my live video so I can read the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, you might be a little bit confused, but know that I'm recording this live on Facebook. Then I download the video and upload it to YouTube. So that's why you can watch it on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, welcome to you. It's good to have you here. I go live about 2-3 times a week, depending on my schedule, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit today. And if you're new to me, or if you're a little bit unsure about who I am, see if I can get this right. This is my website, teachingeslonline.com. And I help teachers become independent teachers. I have been teaching independently online now for 6 years, maybe a little bit longer, but I've been doing it full time for 5.5 years. So this is my channel, this is my Facebook page and my space where I help you do the same, where I help you market yourself as an online teacher. Now I have a bunch of stuff to share today. Lots of good news, lots of new things, lots of tests, and it's all going to help you, improve your marketing, improve the way that you bring learners into your lessons, and also the way that you help people. Because that's such a big part of teaching online, is about thinking, how can I help people? How am I going to help them through this? And how can I monetize that at the same time? So to be successful, to do this successfully, you need to help people. And I've got a great review from someone who just took my course. And she just shares something very, very interesting about how she managed to reach her financial goals, how she managed to get to where she wanted to be. And I'm hoping I'm going to reach out to her to bring her onto the blog or onto my YouTube channel so she can share more about this. But I've just written down some notes on this beautiful little whiteboard here. So I'm going to talk about creating micro content online and how to do that in a way it's going to help you grow your teaching business. I'm going to talk about my new checkout software that I've just implemented and how it's allowed me to now start an affiliate program, which I'm very excited about. We're going to talk about knowing what works and doubling down on this too, so that you're spending your time wisely. And we're going to also talk about guest posts about lesson plans. Let me get that right. So I'm just going to bring up on my phone the actual video so I can see what people are saying in the comment section. If you are joining live, please introduce yourself. Say hello. It'll be good just to see that introduction. And if you're watching the replay, please ask some questions. I'll jump back into the comment section every now and then, or I'll see notifications about this, and I'll be able to help you with whatever questions that you have. So let's start with micro content. Now, what is micro content? Well, this is creating something for free so that people so that you gain the trust of people reading it, so that they get the value from you, so that they like you as a teacher. Now, I'm calling it micro content because in the olden days, what everyone did was this. They wrote a long blog post. They posted it on their blog, and then they shared it on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Google+, on Twitter. So everything on Facebook was like, hey, check out my link on my website. Click this link here to learn more about this. But as social media platforms have evolved and developed over time, what you would have noticed is that people are sharing content directly to Facebook. I'm going to use Facebook as the example because I'm doing this live on Facebook. So people are creating content that is specific for this platform. For example, this live video. In the past, this wasn't available. And to talk through these ideas, I would write a blog post about them and then click over to my Facebook page and post that link there. But things have changed. And people don't like this, or certain people don't like it because that old model, it's not dead by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I still post blog posts and share them on Facebook and they still get hits. But it's not as effective anymore. And those who have evolved and use social media in the right way are those who are really benefiting from it. So somebody asked in the course forum, I'm going to come to the comment section in a second. Someone posted in the forum for my course, teoc.co, okay, or teachenglishoonlinecourse.com. Check it out. There's a forum that comes with that. And someone posted in there asking the question about, do I need to blog on a regular basis? Is this what I need to do in order to get students? And I've been thinking about this today, and I answered the question. And I said, no, you don't. You don't have to blog on a regular basis. Instead, think about creating micro content on social media. Now, you can easily embed this micro content on your website. I'm going to do this later for this video. And but link people to something else. So here is how it works. Instead of saying like, hey, click on my blog post, go over there and read all about this topic, you can make a video about this. So let's just say it's 10 phrases to learn for a job interview. You can make a video on Facebook, upload it to YouTube. You can make a mini video about this on Instagram. You can snap about it on Snapchat. But then at the end of the video, you have a call to action. And you say, guys, you can get a free lesson with me if you click this link. Or you can download my free book at the end of this lesson. So what you're doing is you're giving content natively, but you're still sending people to the relevant places, if that makes sense. So you're sending people to where you want to send them. If this is too confusing for you right now, then read my post on email marketing. It will make sense to you, and I'll post that in the comment section and the description later. Just a couple of questions that we've got in the live chat. Welcome if you're just joining live. It's good to have you here. Dion says, how do you go about finding students? This is a huge topic, and this is something that I can help you with. If you go to my new video training series, and I'll post a link below your comment later with the link for that, okay? So I'll post that link later. But I think it's teachingeslonline.com/vid-training. And then you can opt in, just give your details, and you'll be able to get video 1 straight away. Video 2 goes through my 3-step plan for finding students. And Nelly says, glad to have you to motivate me to keep these ideas and plans percolating. Yeah, it's an important thing, isn't it, to stay motivated. And I know that, sometimes some of the favorite people that I follow, if I read one of their blog posts or if I watch one of their videos, then I'm just like, okay, I'm going to just implement everything today, and I get really excited about it. Speaking of being excited, okay, I have this new checkout software, which I tested over the weekend, and I've been thinking about getting it for a while. Thinking about, getting this software for a while. It's expensive. They say it's for beginners, but it runs around $100 a month for checkout software. I'll leave a link in the description to it if you want to check it out. But the reason I got it is because, again, this is kind of a theme over the last few videos, but I see it as an investment. And what it also allows is very simple affiliate marketing. So I can add affiliates to what I'm selling through this checkout software, in a very simple way. I tried to set up an affiliate program for my courses in the past using this different kind of software. I'm not going to name it. Message me if you're interested in this subject and I'll let you know what it is. But it was an absolute nightmare. It was very clunky. They said they had a large knowledge base. It was okay. I mean, the knowledge base was good, but there's so many things that you had to do. So many things to set it up, and it was a nightmare to install it. I tried to install it, I set everything up, and I just couldn't get it working. And it reached the point where I thought, okay, this is stressing me out. It's going to come on to my next topic in a second, but this was stressing me out. And my wife just said, why don't you just go for this new one? It sounds like that's what you want to do, but you're just delaying that decision. I was like, yeah, I am. I want to use it. Why don't I just do the 14-day free trial, set it up, see if I like it. If I do, then I'll go with it. I did. So I set it up over the weekend, set up the affiliate program in minutes, had all my courses and products on there, and it was perfect. Works great. It's working, as far as I know. And I can now add affiliates to this. Now, this is coming on to my next topic. If you have a teaching platform, if you have a list of teachers who follow you, English teachers or foreign language teachers, send me a message on Facebook or get in touch with me through my email address, jack@teachingeslonline.com, and then I'll send you a link where you can apply for this affiliate program. Okay, so this is selling the course that I have for teachers. You can become an affiliate for that. So get in touch with me if that is relevant to you. Now, the next thing I wanted to share as well is the fact that I just was stressing out over this affiliate software and the technical side of things, trying to get everything set up. And my wife was listening to me, and I said, I've got this problem, blah, blah, blah. And normally she's just like, when I talk about business, she's just like, whoosh. And but recently she's had time to listen, which I'm so grateful for. And she just said, yeah, just go for it. And it's all I needed to hear. It was amazing that I had that, and that it just had this immediate effect where even just talking about it to someone, she didn't really need to say anything, but even just talking about it to someone made me realize what I needed to do. And this is why meeting up with people and going through your ideas is such a valuable thing to have. To be able to have a mastermind group or just someone just to talk to about it, someone who's going to listen. Not necessarily someone who's going to solve your problems for you, but just someone who's going to listen and help you work through it. And that's exactly what my wife did. She just helped me work through it. She said, it just sounds like you should just go for it. And I'd already made the decision, while talking to her. And I was like, yes. And I just signed up there and then, got this new software, and now I can move on. So instead of just dwelling on something and suffering from, the whole trying to make this decision and putting off that decision, I was very happy just to get that done and move on with that. So that was a fantastic thing. So if you're stuck and you're not quite sure about doing something, just get anyone who's a good listener and talk through your problem. And if they give you a solution, great. If not, at least you've processed it in your head and you'll be able to get to a place where you'll be able to make that decision. What should we talk about next? There's a lot to talk about. I was going to do separate videos for this, but I thought, blast it out there. A new review for the Teach English Online course. So someone got in touch with me, and I love these kinds of emails. She just talked about how happy she is with where she currently is with her teaching business. And I've helped her a lot in the past. She signed up for my course. She got a little bit of mentoring as well. So we've worked through many things. But what I want to just draw out of this is the fact that she got clarity on something that she enjoyed doing. Okay, I'm just going to read a little bit about this. She says, the courses helped me find a niche, and as a result, I've hit some important financial and personal milestones. Now, I'm just going to read this a little bit here. She says here, okay, I'm an accelerated learning trainer. My father was an RAF pilot or a trainer. She has other kind of training as well and is qualified. And when she started to put all these skills together to teach a senior airline pilot, we struck gold. So she had all these skills from different backgrounds. She had experience doing, she comes from an RAF family. For those who don't know what that is, in British English, it's the Royal Air Force. She got all these skills together. And then when she started teaching this senior airline pilot, as she said, we struck gold. He was the only one of 100 pilots tested last month to be given level 6 in his aviation English exam. I also helped him secure his dream job for a Saudi airline on an amazing package. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Before I talk about that, this is incredible. That her name's Ingrid. She's managed to work out what her niche is going to be. She's managed to work out from all her skills and from this experience, like exactly what she wants to do. And you can tell And I can tell from this, she is excited about it. She has realized that this is what she wants to do, and it's just given her huge motivation to help people. So what she also says here is this: he's championed me to colleagues with similar aspirations, and so now I am teaching a handful of pilots, all by referral. I couldn't be happier about this. So now she has a new business strapline, and she's looking for people who are big dreamers. And she says, be brave in reaching for your dream and make sure you are doing what you do best. Together, these three things are a powerful combination. So what she's saying, reach for your dream, be ambitious, think about things that you want to do. Make sure you are doing what you do best as well. So do what you do best. Think about your skills and how you can help people in your best way. She also says, take my course as well. I'm not trying to talk about this too much about, join my course, this is what you'll have. But basically, you need to get the training as well. You need to know what you're doing and have an action plan so that you can move forward with it and do it in the right way. But the lesson here, and Nellie just says, loving Ingrid's story speaks to global leadership. Yeah, the story here is that she's taken her skills and she's just very excited about helping specific people. And because of this, because her lessons are really helping people, she's now getting referrals. And pilots are, coming to her now, and she's teaching pilots, and that's only going to increase. And the more she does this, the more skills she'll have, and the better she'll get. And then moving forward, she has the opportunity to put out content. She has the opportunity to create courses, create products to sell in this niche. So Ingrid has been working hard at this. She's been very proactive. That's something I really want to say as well. She's been very proactive. She's, got in touch with me. She's got in touch with other people inside the course, and people are helping her at the same time. So yeah, it's just a great story to share. And it just shows the importance of thinking about who you are as a teacher and who you want to help. It makes all the difference in the world. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about, guest posts. So if you are a teacher and you have some lesson plans, I want you to share those lesson plans on my blog. Okay. So I'll leave a link in the description again where you can send in your idea for this lesson plan. I have certain lesson plans for English learners. If you're teaching another language, do this as well. But I have lesson plans for English learners based on things like the second conditional, some videos. I've also had another guest post for a Christmas lesson plan, another guest post for phrasal verbs from James Hayward from After Class. And these are doing incredibly well. They get thousands between them, let's say. They get thousands of visits per month. The second conditional plan, I think it's about 2,000 visits per month. They rank on the top page of Google for second conditional lesson plan, etc. So it's going to help me reach more people. But if you create a lesson plan for my blog, then it does two main things. It helps build publicity for your website. So you leave your link at the bottom. It could be a link to a teaching page. It could be a link to a Learn English page. It doesn't really matter. Because what's going to happen is teachers are going to share this lesson plan. Learners are going to find this lesson plan as well. And your website is going to gain some traction. But also, it's going to give you a backlink to your website. And if you don't know the significance of that, basically, Google ranks websites mainly still about 60% based on links. So the more high quality links that you have pointing to your site, the more chance it will have of ranking highly. So if you write a guest post, you can say at the bottom, this is my website, click here for more information, and you're going to get a lot of publicity and also those backlinks. So if you have any kind of lesson plan based on a grammar point, based on a video, based on, a conversational topic, then consider writing, and I highly recommend you do, writing a guest post for me, and it's going to be a lesson plan for other teachers to use. Okay, So it's a lesson plan you can use for other teachers as well. So it's going to just benefit us both. And please get in touch with me using the link in the description to do this. A lot to go through. We're nearly done now. And if you're watching live and you have questions, then please leave questions for me. The next thing I want to talk about is knowing what works and doubling down. Okay, so let's talk about, you can think about this in terms of online classes. You can talk about this in terms of marketing. In an online class, you can think about, okay, what is working in this class with my students and how can I do more of it? And just thinking about using the 80-20 rule. Think about what works, how you can do more of it, how you can improve it. I'm going to focus more on marketing now because, you know, that's what I focus on my blog and channels and everything else. So when it comes to marketing, I went through a period, okay, of making a video every single day. So I spent 4 months making a video every single day. And I did this for a few reasons. I wanted to give my YouTube channel a boost. I wanted to see if I could do it, to set myself a new challenge. I wanted to gain a little bit of momentum. I wanted to get better at making videos, etc. And I wanted to run it for a long time, you know, just to really test it. It gave a great boost to my views. It worked. However, when I looked at the bottom line, it wasn't what I want to focus on now, because I was spending a lot of time making these videos. I was making them very polished as well, you know, so I was putting some music in the background on some of the videos. They weren't all just live lessons. So I was making a video every single day, and I realized that what I wanted to do instead was to focus on more of the back end stuff, because that's what's working. And what I mean by that is making my courses better, improving the marketing of my courses, thinking about exactly what is working and what's getting like my videos more attention, and doubling down on what's working for that. So I'm in the process of doing that at the moment and thinking, okay, this is something I do all the time, like every 2-3 months. Okay, so what's working at the moment is this. What's worked over the last few months is this. This is my blog post that's getting the most amount of hits every month. This is a blog post that's converting the most amount of people. And then saying, okay, how can I double down on this? How can I create more blog posts that are similar to this? How can I make more videos that are ranking in YouTube, etc.? Excuse me. So it's a great thing to constantly be doing. Look at what works and double down on it. Use the 80-20 rule in your lessons and also your marketing plan. It'll make a huge difference moving forward. It's going to make you more effective, and it's going to help your bottom line no matter what you're looking for there. Whew. It's quite a lot to discuss there. So we've talked about micro content. Okay, you know, this is a great example of this. Okay, instead of saying, okay, I need to write a blog post every day, I need to blog. Think about what's working, what you enjoy. It might be Instagram, and then double down on it. It might be your Snapchat account. I love Snapchat. I'm still really into Snapchat, by the way. If you, just as a tangent, if you're struggling with what content to talk about, Snapchat's such a great thing to use. It's just raw, it's real, it's fun. It's going to help you just put yourself out there. But anyway, yeah, think about the micro content that you can create. Long term, it will help blogging because you're going to get the search traffic in there. You know, if you set things up in the right way, you are going to be found on Google over the long term. But don't let all that put you off. Put content out there, give lessons online, give like Facebook live videos, create photos, give mini lessons on Snapchat, Instagram, no matter what site that you use. But then link people back to what you want them to do. And again, email marketing tutorial, there's a blog post I wrote on that in the description. Ingrid's story is fantastic. I really love it. She is so excited. You can tell just by bringing all her skills together and finding that teaching niche. And then because she found it, because she helped someone, the referrals are coming in and she's only going to grow from there. Guest post, if you have a guest post idea, if you have lesson plans, get in contact with me, write on the blog. You'll get hundreds, if not thousands, of visits to your blog, and it's going to help with your rankings. My new checkout software is great. If you're struggling at the moment, find someone that you can just talk to in terms of, your business ideas, what you're going to do, your implementations. If you want to go that step further, start a mastermind group. And then I want to end on this. My new video tutorial is live. So I've created a 4-part video training series, which is free, that goes through what online teaching is about, so setting your expectations. Video 2 is how to get students through my 3-step plan. And video 3 is my 5-step plan of how to actually do this and to get started. So go to Teaching ESL. I'm going to check this link before I keep sharing it. But I'll leave a thing in the bottom, a link in the bottom. I'm terrible at multitasking, by the way. I've realized with that I can't type and speak at the same time. Anyway, I used to tease my wife about that. teachingeslonline.com/vid training. And I'm not going to share my screen. Too technical for me right now. But there'll be a link in the description. Just get access to those videos. It will take you through this training. People love it. I've got such good feedback already. And you can get instant access to video 1. So please do that. teachingeslonline.com/vid training. If you have any questions, whether you are on YouTube, hello YouTubers. If you're on Facebook, I'm trying to think of the short word for that. But anyway, if you're whatever platform you're on watching this, leave a comment below, ask me a question, and let me know if there's anything you want me to go through. Okay, we've been rocking for a while now. How long is that? It doesn't tell me on this screen. But we've been rocking for a while. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've got something from it. Hope I haven't overwhelmed you. And I'm always here for questions. If any doubts at all, leave comments or just send me a message through my Teaching ESL online page. All right, everyone. Let's call it a day. Get that vid training. teachingeslonline.com/vid training. Speak to you all soon. Bye-bye.